Today it is Saturday early. It is just like 12 in the afternoon, and I figured before my day gets busy, I wanted to come and do this video today. Right now I have my grandbaby usually in the evenings, but it could change some days. But today I have her in the evening, so I have a little free time this morning. So I figured let me try to get another video in. That's my latest thing for this new year, is to try to do my videos more frequently again. Now, since my grandbaby is getting a little older, it is a little easier where I can come back sooner with new videos. So that's what I'm trying to do for this new year, 2024. So anyway, as you can see, I have a newborn baby here this morning. So from the title, it says a new baby in the nursery, and it is a new baby, but then it's not a new baby. But right now, you guys don't know what baby I'm holding, right? So that is the illusion I wanted to create for this video. So don't click off, don't run. For us as dog collectors, we always want a new baby. I don't care how many babies we have. We could have just brought home a new baby. We want another one. It's like these dolls, these babies, when you really collect them because you truly just love them like I do, you always want a new one. There's always new sculpts coming out in silicone and new kits coming out in the vinyl reborns, and you, like every one of them you see practically, it's going to be something about it that like you love, and just seeing a new baby makes you want a new baby. If you see another dolly collector friend or channel opening a new baby, it makes you instantly, you want to experience that whole new baby feeling. You want to have a box opening. It's like an addiction for real, truly. But me and these braids. But sometimes, like myself anyway, I cannot bring home a new baby every time I want a new baby. Like if I could, I would be opening a baby box opening every day. Or because I paint for myself, I would be painting left and right and just sharing new babies I've, created every day. But for me, I still don't paint that fast. I still have my granddaughter to watch a lot of times, so I can't paint regularly like I want. So I can't like paint and keep, introducing new babies into my collection and sharing with you guys. It's just not possible for me to do that all the time. I would love it if I could, but even when you're buying the blank kits, they still cost. So for my budget, I try, even though I paint for myself, it saves me a lot. I can paint vinyl reborns, I can paint silicone, and that's so good. And it's something I wanted to achieve in my hobby. And I've, gotten to that point of being able to paint dolls that I like as well to keep for myself, or sometimes I sell them. But I can't do that all the time either, because I don't take custom orders where you would have an income coming in and you can just take the orders and people making payments to you, and you have a constant flow of income where you can buy blank kits and, paint them, and then you're filling orders for customers and you'll have a constant income. I don't do custom. So I don't really take payments on anything. Usually if I sell a doll, it's where I'm buying the blank kit out of my own pocket, and then I'm painting it, and then I put it up for sale. You know, that's how I usually do it. If I'm painting a doll for myself, I buy the blank kit. I take my time and paint it when I can. And then when I finish it, I have a new doll for my own collection. So that's how I do it. So for me, I can't always like keep buying blank kits after blank kits. Can't do it. I'm looking at all of these notifications keep popping up on my phone, and it's a distraction. I keep reading them. But anyway, yeah, so that is my thing. I can't keep opening new boxes of babies every minute. I can't afford to do that. I do try to stay within some type of budget. I try to control myself because, like I said, every time I see a new baby, I will want it, okay? But I can't always get them. Just because I want it. Like, I just opened a new baby, brought a new baby home, you guys know, last week. And still, I want another full body silicone girl. I still haven't gotten my full body silicone girl yet. So that is on my radar, on my plans for 2024. I still want that baby. Again, I don't know what baby she gonna be. I be looking at all of these different blank kits and sculpts, silicone, and it has to be a full body, but I don't know which one I want. So I haven't like dived in and just got one. And then there's a full body silicone that's completed that someone has up for sale, and I really want that one, but I'm like, no. I said the next baby I bring home, it has to be a blank, and I paint it myself. That is how I also cut down on my spending, because I have a lot of, you know, dolls already in my collection that I've invested a lot into, and I need to watch, you know, what I'm spending. So anyway, let's get to this baby I'm holding. So as you can see on the receiving blanket, it's kind of upside down. But if you can spell it and recognize the name, you will know what baby it is. You guys that watch my channel have seen this baby before. So this is my little Tate. That's what her blanket says. She's the Tate Asleep by Claire Taylor Dolls. So she was sculpted by Claire Taylor, poured into silicone, and then this baby was painted by Howard Taylor, which is Claire Taylor's husband, and her hair was rooted by Allie Taylor, Claire Taylor's daughter. So she, like I said, was released by Taylor Doll Studio, which is the sister company to Claire Taylor Dolls. And I've had little Tate, which I named her Yasmin Taylor, but she's the Tate Asleep sculpt. I had her since September of 2022. She was my birthday baby when I got her. She was brand new, directly from Taylor Doll Studio, and I absolutely adore her. And so what I'm doing is recreating the feeling of having a new baby when she's not actually a new baby. So this is something I do sometimes. I figured I'd share it with you guys. For those of you who are like me and you don't do a lot of box openings, you're not constantly bringing home new babies, you know, you're on a budget, you can't afford to bring home a new baby every time you want one. What I do sometimes is I take the babies I already have. I'll pick one or whoever I want to pick. Today, this time, it's Yasmin. And it could be a baby. Maybe you haven't played with that baby in a while. Maybe you didn't change that baby in a while. It's just sitting in your house and you need to get to that baby or get back to that baby. So you can recreate the illusion to, you know, pick up a baby you haven't changed in a while. I haven't changed Yasmin in a while. And to me, I haven't played with her a whole lot. I love her though, but I don't play with her all the time. I don't change her all the time. So for me, she's still like a fresh new baby. So today I took out her receiving blanket that she came home in. And it says Tate, and then over here it says Taylor Doll Studio on this side of it. And I just redressed her like a new baby, where right now she just has on her little Tate t-shirt that she came in. It has little kittens. Her theme is kittens. Claire Taylor tends to, with the addition dolls, because this is an addition doll, she'll have themes for her addition dolls, and then she will send them home with a little newborn, what do you call it, layette with that theme. So for the Tates, it was these little kittens, and then it has the name Tate on it. Is their little personalized items that she sends them home with. She has her little hospital bracelet. You can't see it because of the glare of the light, but it says Tate #2 Taylor Doll Studio. So although Claire Taylor didn't complete this doll, meaning she didn't paint this one, she didn't root the hair, she's still, Taylor Doll Studio basically is under Claire Taylor. Definitely by, as I always said, by the way this baby is painted, you can tell Claire Taylor had a hand in it, meaning she taught her husband to paint. Of course, he's probably been watching her paint for years. So I can see Claire Taylor still in this doll, although she didn't paint it herself. And it is her sculpt, of course. The silicone is beautiful because it's still a Claire Taylor doll. And that's why when I seen this Tate when it first came out, and I wanted another Tate, the first Tate I had was a Tate Awake, and then they came out with these Tate Asleeps. I had to have another Tate. So I jumped at the opportunity to have this baby and bring it home. She still is pricey. She is still what you would say high end for most people, most collectors. If you're on a budget like I am, you would say she's still high end, but in comparison to a Claire Taylor doll that's all done by Claire Taylor, one of her addition dolls that are all completely done by her, this baby is at a fraction of that cost. And to me, she's, of course, more affordable, in my opinion. Now, some people might not say affordable. They be like, what do you mean affordable? But considering the prices of Claire's, like when she was selling her prototype dolls, you know, that were all done by her, if you can compare this baby's price to a prototype, or like I said, all of her, like her completed dolls, her addition dolls, all done by Claire Taylor, if you compare this doll's price to those dolls, when she completes them, to me, definitely this baby is an affordable baby. So that is why I wanted her. I grabbed her up when I seen her. She is beautifully painted. She has so much details on her. And like I said, I just absolutely love her silicone. It is the kit edition silicone. So she's poured in what you would call Claire Taylor's kit edition silicone. And the kits are the ones that normally Claire Taylor sells blank and you could paint it yourself. The silicone for them it's different. It's a different mix or blend than the dolls that Claire Taylor completely does, her addition dolls, when she does them herself. That silicone is a different blend. But I must say, comparing this baby with all of the other kit edition dolls I've had that were sold blank, this baby silicone feels different from the other kit edition dolls I've had. And that's one thing with Claire Taylor's dolls. She's constantly like where things change with them. She changes like the pour of the silicone, the mix, the blend, the way the silicone feels. Things are constantly changing. You never know what to expect. And it's a good thing. It's not something where it's bad and you say, oh, I don't like it. Like, it'd be something good. So the way this baby silicone fell, and I love her kit edition silicone, like those that I've had. But I even like love this baby silicone, even like the way she feels, like really love her. I don't know. And it's her movement and just how she feels when you cuddle her. I love how she feels. So that is what I decided to do today, was just take this little girl out and just re-enjoy her, you know, recreate the first moments when I first got her. And that is something you can do with any of your dolls. Silicone, vinyl reborn. If you have, especially dolls that you don't always play with, or you have one that you have not changed that baby in a while and interacted with it, you can take it out and change the outfit, or undress them and dress them down into just a onesie or a snap side shirt, a diaper, no socks, or you can put socks and little hand mitts, and it really like just brings back, you know, that feeling of a newborn baby. So basically, that is what I wanted to share with you guys. And that is something I actually do sometimes, to just give you that illusion of having a new baby when you actually don't have a new baby. So this is her bottle that she came home with. So I figured I would give her a little drink from her bottle. So this baby is the one-piece pour. Like I said, nice soft silicone, an open mouth, but she does not have a drinking wet system, and she does not have any armatures in her arms or legs. She is basically what you would call a basic model, full body silicone. She's anatomically correct, a girl. She just looks so real and everything. And I absolutely love this little girl. And if you're looking for a Claire Taylor doll, a new one just came out this week, and I have no idea if it's still available. You would have to go and check. You can go on Claire Taylor Doll's YouTube channel, and it should be a link. Usually under her videos, there's a link to click for any, like whenever she releases a new doll, and it'll take you over to her website where you can see if that doll is still available or not. But that doll is called the Puppy Edition. It's being released again by Taylor Doll Studio, just like this baby. And if that one is sold, there will be more that come, because I don't know how big she said that edition is going to be. But go and watch that video and see the doll for yourself. See if you like it and check it out. And then you can go to her website and see what details are there about the doll. And again, let me say, I am not promoting Claire Taylor. I just do this just to share my own dolls, and because I have her dolls in my collection and I absolutely love her dolls. And a lot of people ask me about my dolls and where do I get them from and how to get them. So I just usually will share the information. So I'm not getting any kickbacks or whatever you call it. I'm not doing a promotion. I'm just simply sharing the information for anybody who might be wanting to check out a Claire Taylor doll and look into Claire Taylor's dolls. So basically that's what I'm doing. So this is her little bottle. It has this, it's a silicone nipple on there, but it looks rubber or latex. Normally you cannot, it's not recommended to give silicone dolls latex or rubber nipples, but this one looks latex, but it's not. Claire Taylor made these nipples and they are actually silicone. So let me just put that out there. And I don't know if a lot of collectors know that normally you are not supposed to really give the silicone dolls rubber nipples. We used to do that. Like when I first started collecting silicones, I didn't know that. So I used to give my silicone dolls the rubber nipples or pacifiers or whatever. And nothing never happened, but really, it's not recommended. So now I try not to give them any rubber nipples or rubber bottle nipples. If I do, like I have some of those bibs pacifiers with the rubber nipples, I will coat them with silicone. I completely coat the nipple with silicone or Silpoxy, and it sticks to it, and that way the nipple is covered with the silicone over it before I would give it to my silicone dolls. So anyway, that is one of the things she came with, was that bottle. And then, like I said, she came with her little receiving blanket here that says Tate. And then she came with the little t-shirt she's wearing that also says Tate. And this is the bag she came in. Because Claire Taylor usually puts the whole baby into a bag like this. I call them mesh bags, but that's not the right name for them. People always tell me the correct name for them and I still forget. Is it organza bag, I think? But she usually sends the babies home in those. And then Tate came with this receiving blanket also that says Tate, and it's pink. And it's a nice size receiving blanket also, which I've never used it since this baby been home, which is crazy. I never used her little receiving blanket. So that's also why I decided to take her stuff out today, because I usually keep my dolls with, these was what you would call their originals. I try to keep them together. So if I ever do decide to part with that baby, or I want to take the stuff out myself and just use it, put it back on the baby, I know where everything is. I try to keep everything together. So that's something else she came with. And each edition comes with different stuff when Claire sends them home. And now Taylor Doll Studio, like each baby comes home with different things. And what you're seeing at the foot of my bed is my bassinet. What do you call those bassinets? The halo, and it fits like up to your bed and it fits right under the bed. So that's what my other baby is in, my little Rain, Noah Rain, my new baby boy. He's in the bassinet, but I might switch it out today and put Tate in there. I think I'm going to start switching the babies around more often so that I can have my babies in my room with me that I want to interact with, and like kind of switch them out so that way all the babies kind of get a turn to be in the room with me in the bassinet, and it'll keep me interacting with all of them a little bit more rather than when I have them in the nursery and then I don't bring all of them in here all the time. It might mostly be Layla in here, and Yasmin is in here a lot. And then the other babies are just in the nursery and I don't even go get them unless I'm doing a video with them. I'm going to try to change that this new year. I'm going to try to like rotate them and bring like different babies in my room so that I can interact with them more, where they're not just always sitting in the nursery and I'm not really picking them up a lot. I'm going to try to take turns and switch them around. So this diaper she has on is just a plain white diaper. I had also saved it. It was the diaper she wore when she came home from Taylor Doll Studio, Claire Taylor Dolls. And right now, Taylor Doll Studio doesn't have its own website, so it's still under Claire Taylor Dolls, just in case you're wondering. And then she has this little knot hat, which goes with this blanket. And then it came with this little infant gown that also says Tate. So that is her whole little layette set that she came home with. And I don't think I ever put this back on her. I think when she came, she had this on, the gown, the shirt, and the hat. And I was supposed to put her back in it and take pictures myself with her in it. I never did. So you see how you can have these dolls and you keep getting more new dolls, and then you didn't even finish fully enjoying and playing with the doll you already had. That happens to me all the time. And sometimes you even end up selling the doll and you never fully got the full enjoyment out of it before you're like rushing and jumping to get something else. I do that all the time. I have to stop doing that. But this is her cat, Lovey, her little kitten, Lovey, which also says Tate on it. And then she also came with this white blanket. And this, lately Claire sends most of the babies home with one of these plushy, soft white blankets. And it'll usually have the edition name on it, which this one is Tate, and whatever theme it is. So hers is kittens. And it's really soft and plushy. So when she first came home, I was using that white blanket a lot. And then I decided to put it away because I didn't want it to get dirty. And so I just keep all of her stuff in her little mesh bag. and or organza bag. And then this is the ribbon that her blanket was tied with. I saved the ribbon. I usually try to save all the baby stuff that they come home with. So that way, if I want to take it out again, I know exactly where everything is. And it can go with the baby if I ever decide to sell the baby. Not saying I'm selling the baby. And also her COA, which usually I keep my baby COA in. I have like this little file box that I keep them in. So I only took hers out to just show it again, but I usually keep it in a file box so they won't get wet or anything. That's where I keep all of my baby COAs. So that's the envelope that Claire usually sends the baby COAs in. This one also had another envelope with it, which is a little different from Claire Taylor's. Normally how she sends the COAs with her dolls. And it almost looks like a wedding invitation envelope. And then it says Taylor Doll Studio on this one. It's a little smaller than Claire Taylor's dolls COAs when she sends out dolls that she completes. So this COA is slightly different, but the same, you know, makeup, where it has the picture of the baby in there and then the information about the baby. So this one says Certificate of Authenticity, which if you are new, if you see where it says COA, if you're looking for dolls, that means Certificate of Authenticity. And I like to make sure when I buy dolls that they do have a COA. Now, some dolls don't come with one, but definitely most of them do. And I definitely like to have the COA with my dolls. So this one says, this certifies the doll pictured on the certificate was sculpted by Claire Taylor of Claire Taylor Dolls. So again, Claire Taylor is in the COA because it's her sculpt. And then it says this doll is Tate number 2, full silicone, no armatures, no drinking wet. It tells you on the COA. And this doll was completed by Howard Taylor of Taylor Doll Studio or Studios. Tate is a limited edition and is exclusively produced by Taylor Doll Studio. So that's all the information inside of the COA. And then they also send, usually your doll comes with care instructions, which I do like when the artist or sculptor sends care instructions. So that is how the Taylor Doll Studio dolls come home. Very similar to, you know, Claire Taylor's dolls, how she sends her dolls home when she completes them. So this doll, although it's an edition doll as well, it was a limited edition. They are also sold out, so they're no longer being produced. They are all asleep, this edition of Tate's. And I think there was like, I can't remember exactly how many. I don't know if it was 15 of them or 10 of them. But I know recently that this edition closed and they sold the last one. So again, it's another sold out edition. So if you wanted a Tate asleep, you would have to look for someone who may sell theirs. So I was going to put her in this gown. Let's see, because we are already at 28 minutes. Let's see, can we get her in her little gown? And I don't always keep like the hospital bracelet on them. Claire Taylor does these bracelets where you can slide it off their foot if you want to take it off. So I usually take it off and just put it with the originals and save it. But for today, she's a new baby. So she is wearing all of her little originals. So we gonna put this on her. I also have the Sage Asleep boy, my Jameson, that I painted, which was sold as a blank by Claire Taylor. And he has his little gown and hat that I never put on him since I've had him, since I painted him. I painted him in March of 2022. And the Sage and the Tates are like, in my opinion, they are twins in a way because they share the same body style. They just have different faces. So I have the Sage asleep and the Tate asleep. And he has the same little matching gown to hers with the same little hat, except his is for a boy. I don't remember what theme his has. I don't think it's cats. I have to take his stuff out too. That's what I decided today. My babies that I do have originals for them that are from Clear Taylor, I'm going to go look and take out the originals and possibly put them in them and take some pictures of them. Just to enjoy what I have before I'm like hunting down something new to bring home. And I feel like we all kind of are constantly trying to bring home something new, a new doll. And we don't really take the time to breathe and exhale and smell the roses, so to speak, and really appreciate what we have in our collections, what dolls we have, and really enjoy them before we're like jumping to bring home the next doll all the time. It's like almost like it's a race to bring home the next baby. And we didn't even finish playing with the babies we have. You could have dolls sitting in your nursery that you barely even touch them and dress them or change them, and you're looking for something else to bring home. And I do it myself. And I don't have a huge collection. Right now, my collection is bigger than it has been in years, but still small in comparison to a lot of collectors' collections. My nursery, my babies, it's not, I don't have a ton of babies, but yet the babies I do have, I barely can like really sometimes have the time to spend with each baby and actually change them and interact with them, you know, do a video with them and really truly enjoy them before I'm trying to get something else. It's crazy. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to come on and talk about today, and just enjoy my baby here and just put her back in her little originals and just spend a little time with her. And I hate putting hats on them when they have rooted hair because I like to see their hair. But for the picture's sake, I'm going to put her hat on and take some pictures of her. And follow us over on Instagram where I post my baby's pictures. My Instagram link is always under my videos in the description. And you just click the link, it'll take you right over to my Instagram. And also, I'm supposed to be putting a baby up for sale there. I haven't forgotten. I just didn't get to do it yesterday because I was out all day. And I just haven't done it, but I'll probably do it later today. So any babies I have for sale, I usually also put them on my Instagram. So that is all for this video. My message: enjoy your dolls. Enjoy your dolls, guys, before you keep buying new ones. Enjoy the ones that you have. I'm trying to think, do I want her to have a pacifier or which passy? This one always screams new baby to me because this is what they usually give them in the hospital. So I love those Soothie pacifiers. They just look like, you know, for a newborn. So we're going to give her the original Soothie. And this baby also has a floppy tongue in her mouth, which I've shown it many times. It looks so real in her mouth. I love the inside of her mouth. But it can also get in the way when you are trying to put like bottles and stuff in her mouth and pacifiers, because her tongue, let me show, I hope my video don't cut off because now we passed 34 minutes. But if you can see in there, let's see. If you can see her tongue in there, I don't know if you guys are seeing it. And she has gums and her mouth just looks so real inside. The next time I change her, when I bring her back on, I'll change her in the nursery on the changing table so you guys can see her better up close. Because I haven't changed her in the nursery in a while on the changing table. So we'll do that the next time I change her, and then we'll do a little outfit. I'll pick out an outfit to put her in, because she's been in pajamas for a while. I had her in Christmas pajamas. Now she's in this pajama. So I need to now pick out an outfit next to put her in, an actual outfit. So that is all for this Saturday video, guys. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.